People often think that pride is a good thing, a positive thing. We should always be proud in ourselves, right? Well, I'm here to offer up the idea that too much pride will ruin your life. Now, I'm not talking about having a healthy self-image or healthy self-esteem. I'm not talking about the concept of LGBT pride, which is needed to show the world that a spectrum of sexual orientations is here to stay and here to be accepted. And I'm not talking about times where we're simply pleased and rejoicing in the fact that we've done something or accomplished something great. I'm talking about the kind of pride that has you comparing yourself to others and ultimately depends on you being better than someone else. I'm talking about the pride that can prevent a person from rejoicing in the success of others. A pride that has you saving face and not telling others about your problems for the sake of keeping up appearances when really, you might just need someone to confide in or someone else's help, and there's no shame in that. A pride that prevents you from telling others about your doubts, insecurities and past mistakes, and leads some to feeling so extremely alone with their hidden issues. A pride that's really just a cover for shame and insecurity. And all this pride is dependent on being richer or smarter or better looking or more successful or more accomplished than someone else, or ultimately being better in some way than someone else. It's based on a comparison and it's dependent on a bunch of things that ultimately won't last. If you're so proud of your good looks, one day your good looks will slowly fade. If you're so proud of having a big house or a flashy car or loads of money, one day those things won't mean anything anymore, and one day the market could crash. If you're so proud you're someone in a high respected job, in a high position in a company, one day you could lose your job in some unforeseen circumstance, and one day you'll have to retire anyway. If you're proud of your nationality, one day your country might not be so great. If you're proud that you're smarter than someone else, one day you might not be. You're basing your sense of self on a concept in your mind that itself is based on a set of conditions staying the same. But we can realize nearly everything changes and almost nothing is permanent. Basing your sense of self on something that will eventually change means one day what you based it on isn't there, and in the words of Eckhart Tolle, who are you now? You identified with something impermanent and now it's gone, you're left empty. And sometimes pride is just a cover for shame. We can get too proud to tell others about our suffering and what's really on our minds. We miss the opportunity to offload and release some pressure or let someone else reach out to us and help. We miss the potential for connection and love. So I invite you not to have pride, but to be grateful. Don't be proud if you have good looks. Be grateful and enjoy them whilst they're here. If you have a big house or a nice car, be grateful and cherish them whilst they're here. Don't be proud of your nationality. Be grateful if you live in a country that allows for cultures and traditions and freedoms and opportunities that you can relish in and enjoy. If you're smart, be grateful that you have a fully functioning brain that some others are not so lucky to be born with. If you're successful, be grateful that with your hard work and perseverance, you were born into a situation that allowed you to dream and create something new. And never, ever be ashamed to tell the right supportive people about your suffering. Of course, you can strive to be better, get richer, smarter, fitter, become more knowledgeable, more effective and more attractive. All these things are extremely fun things to do, and it's partially what this channel is all about. But remember, all of these things are just aspects of yourself. They can be strived for and attained and fully enjoyed, but they're not who you really are at your deepest level. Like almost everything, they're all impermanent things that are subject to change, but there's one thing that never changes, one thing that's not going anywhere, and that's your true self. The deeper sense of I beyond I am this or I am that. It's your awareness, it's your consciousness, and it's good just as it is. And that's me done for now. Keep loving, keep growing. Peace. If you liked this video, please give it a like. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you don't miss out on any new videos helping you with conscious personal growth.